Let's get into these sports with our favorite sports reporter. Turn it all the way up.
Everybody, listen up. Everybody, stop what you're doing. And listen to
The AlphaMale.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. It is me. He is I, and I'm him. I'm he that they call the Alpha Male. It is Monday, March 13th. Happy Monday, everybody. Daylight savings time is past us, so now we got a lot more sunlight during the daytime. Man, it is great. What a weekend we had in sports. Let's go ahead and just run right straight through them, okay? Now, the biggest news of the past weekend, the Chicago Bears dealt away their number one draft pick to the Carolina Panthers. Now, get this, people. The Chicago Bears, they're going to receive wide receiver DJ Moore, who had an incredible year for the Carolina Panthers last year. They also get a 2023 first-round pick. Well, they trade picks, basically. They'll get the number 9 pick from the Carolina Panthers for this year and a late-round pick, which is the number 61st pick for this year's draft as well. Now, they're also going to get a first-round draft pick in 2024 and a second-round draft pick in 2025. So who won out of this situation? You all tell me, because it seems as if both of them are going to get a pretty nice deal. Now, the Carolina Panthers, they did reach out to the Bears first among a lot of other teams reaching out to the Bears to get the number 1 position in this year's draft. Carolina ultimately wanted to pick a quarterback because it gives them more options at the number 1 position. So they know where they want to go. I do believe they're going to get a quarterback. So now I ask you, what quarterback do you think they're going to go for? Is it going to be Bryce Young out of Alabama? Is it going to be CJ Stroud out of Ohio State? Is it going to be Will Levis out of Kentucky? So you tell me. Now, sticking with the football aspect here, let's transition over to some trades ahead of this year's agency. Yes, the NFL this upcoming Wednesday is the start of the 2023 calendar football year, as well as free agency. It's the start of free agency. Jalen Ramsey, he returns to the Sunshine State. Yes, Jalen Ramsey is leaving the LA Rams. He is headed down to Miami. He's joining Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill, and hopefully giving the Miami Dolphins an opportunity, or a chance for that matter, to win the AFC and possibly get to a Super Bowl again. Yes, the LA Rams, they have agreed to trade star cornerback Jalen Ramsey to the Miami Dolphins in exchange for a 3rd-round pick and a tight end, Hunter Long. What a good job by Jalen Ramsey. He had actually tweeted and said that he was praying for this. He is excited. You know, everybody says, let's go, with a whole bunch of O's behind it. Speaking of the LA Rams, his former teammate, Odell Beckham Jr., also this past weekend had a workout for a lot of teams in the NFL over in Arizona. Now, here's the tricky thing with Odell Beckham. He believes he deserves multi-years, $20 million per. I'm not necessarily sure about that, Odell. I mean, you are a good wide receiver. And to be 30 years old and to be at the type of shape that you are in, despite having an ACL injury in the Super Bowl the last time we saw you, I still think he's worth money, just not $20 million per year. But hey, that's neither here nor there. It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen.
We're balling like the March Madness.
Yes, get your brackets ready. The NCAA tournament has begun. Now, of course, the SEC tournament, all the big name, big blue blood tournaments have concluded. And here we go. The men's basketball side of things, Kansas, Purdue, Houston, and Alabama take home the number 1 seeds to start this year's NCAA tournament. And the Alabama Crimson Tide, despite all of the negative news that have been surrounding them this year, they're actually favored to win it all. And then on the women's side of things, Indiana, Stanford, Virginia Tech, and shouts out to the Lady Gamecocks out of South Carolina. Shouts out to my second home, Columbia, South Carolina. The Lady Gamecocks, they are looking to complete the perfect season, entering this year's NCAA tournament at 32-0.
We're balling like the March Madness.
Yes, it is incredible. So major shouts out to them. And on the home front, we definitely got to give a major shout out. Breaking news, okay? The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and NBA point guard and current coach's assistant for the Celtics, Damian Stoudemire, they're actually reaching a agreement for him to become the new head coach for Georgia Tech.
We're balling like the March Madness.
Stoudemire proved a solid head coaching performance at Pacific, a stint that included 23-10 season in 2019 and 2020, yielding him as the West Coast Conference Coach of the Year. He also went 32-19 in his final 2 seasons and 71-77 overall in the Pacific. He has a history of coaching, and come on, he played in the NBA, so I know that he will be able to help these guys over at Georgia Tech, because I'm telling you, they have not made it to back-to-back NCAA tournaments since 2004 and 2005. So hopefully he'll be able to turn some things around for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It is me, he is I, and I am him. I am he that they call the Alpha Male. Hopefully you are enjoying your Monday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Peace.
AlphaMale.